This is a breaking news alert.
Breaking news, we are at war. Donald Trump just launched a massive strike against Syria. I'm afraid World War III may have just begun. The front page of the Drudge Report reads, Trump launches 50-plus missiles aimed at Syria. And Courtney Koob at NBC News now reports the United States launched dozens of cruise missiles on Thursday night at a Syrian airfield in response to what it believes was Syria's use of banned chemical weapons that killed at least 100 people. That is confirmed by U.S. military officials who told NBC News. Here is a shot from the deck of one of our naval ships of the cruise missiles in action, heading towards Syria. They state here that 2 warships in the Mediterranean Sea fired 59 Tomahawk missiles intended for one single target, Ash Sharit in Homs province in western Syria, according to the officials. They continue that the airfield from which the United States believes the government of the Syrian President Bashar al-Assad fired the banned weapons. They state there was no immediate word on casualties. U.S. officials did tell NBC News that people were not targeted and that aircraft and infrastructure at the site were hit, including the runway and gas fuel pumps. They state here, Donald Trump said this, quote, in remarks, that Assad choked out the lives of helpless women and children. And he said that from his Mar-a-Lago compound in Palm Beach, Florida. It is vital. It is in this vital national security interest of the United States to prevent and deter the spread and use of deadly chemical weapons. Now, that is NBC News. What is most troubling now is that we know that the Russians have an alliance with Syria. The Russian response to this is not clear. It is something we will be monitoring over the next 48 hours and bring you that latest news. But as you know, when Assad was backed into a corner last year, he called on Putin. Putin came to his aid. So now we have ships off the coast launching cruise missiles into Syria against Assad. What that means is that now Russia could, in fact, go head-to-head with the United States. We may have just moved beyond the whole proxy war and gone directly into a direct conflict with Russia. Now, of course, with all the Russian hacking and the Russian narrative that's been put out by the Democrats, this is a false narrative, as you know, it would seem to be contradictory to the fact if we're going to go to war with Russia now, why would Trump have been colluding with him the whole time to get in office? It just seems absolutely foolish. But that's beside the point. The point is now is that we have crossed a point of no return. The missiles have left the ship and they have hit their target. What is next is the Russian response. So we're going to continue to monitor this. Now, of course, this is not a declaration of war. This is not something official at Congress. They don't declare war anymore, unfortunately. It's all actions and security resolutions and blah, blah, blah. But now we have a direct conflict starting with Syria. This is rather frightening news. We're bringing it to you here from the Next News Network. So comment below, of course, with your thoughts on this action, and subscribe for updates. We'll tell you when we find out exactly what's going to happen with Russia and their response and the, perhaps, I believe, inevitable escalation into a World War III scenario. So I'll see you at the next report. For the Next News Network, I'm Gary Franchi.
You possess the power to impact the global narrative. Please share this report, and to get more videos like this, become a Next News subscriber by clicking the link below. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.